hope that you are all good and doing well. Welcome back to our science class. This is your science teacher. Children, today I have come up with one more science topic, that is the lesson number 11, water. Okay, 4th class science, lesson number 11, water. Today I would like to discuss something about this lesson. Okay, before going to that, health is very important to us. Don't delay about your health, children. Eat good food and be healthy. Don't waste your time. Watch the videos and understood the topic, children. After watching the video, you must need to read a textbook. So as early as possible, take the textbooks also. Okay, ma'am? Don't waste your time. Read at home. Finally, stay home and stay safe, children. Okay, let us enter into our topic. Today, I would like to discuss about water. What is that, children? Water. We completed the 10 lessons in our textbook. This is the 11th lesson. Water. First of all, I will tell you that what are the topics we want to learn in this lesson. Okay, are you ready? Very good. See the blackboard. First of all, we learned about water and about stagnant water. Okay, about water and stagnant water. Next one, impurities. Basically, water contains two types of impurities. How many types? Two types. Soluble and insoluble. And next one about sedimentation, decantation, and after that, filtration. Okay. The insoluble impurities can be removed by a few methods. By using the sedimentation, decantation, and next one the filtration. And after that, water under the ground. About water under the ground. Okay, these are the topics we will learn in this lesson. Okay, ma, let's start. First of all, water. You know that water is very important to us. We need water for drinking, cleaning, washing, and we have many uses for water. Okay, by using water, we do many things. Here, the rainwater, the main source of the water is the rain. You know that. The main source of water is rain. Rain is the purest form of water. Basically, rainwater is the pure water. But when the rainwater mixes with the dust, soil, sand, it becomes the impure water. Okay. Basically, rainwater is the pure water. But when it falls on the mountains, on the ground, on the plains, it mixes with the sand, soil, and some other dust particles in our surroundings. That's why the rainwater becomes the impure water. Okay. Here, the water must be polluted because of sewage, industrial waste, and animal waste. You know that in our surroundings also, near the ponds, somebody throw the industrial wastes and animal wastes are thrown into the ponds, rivers, like that. That's why that water becomes polluted. Okay, sewage is nothing but waste material. Okay, వ్యర్థ పదార్థాలను sewage అంటారు. Here, sewage, industrial waste and animal wastes are thrown into the ponds or any water resources. The water becomes polluted. Okay, and next one, this water does not flow from one place to another place. In our surroundings also, you observe that in some places the water stagnate. Stagnate water means మురికి నీరు అనేవి ప్రవహించకుండా ఒకే ప్లేస్ లో నిల్వ ఉండిపోతాయి కదా, ఆ వాటర్ ని స్టాగ్నేట్ వాటర్ అంటారు. ఓకే మా, హియర్ ఇన్ అవర్ సరౌండింగ్స్, ఇన్ అవర్ హోమ్, we observe that there is stagnant water. Stagnant water is nothing but the impure water that does not flows from one place to another place, that stores in one place. Okay, that is the stagnant water. Why the water becomes stagnant? Yes, because of industrial waste, animal waste, and sewage also. Okay, and somebody's wash their clothes into the ponds. And next one, somebody's wash their cattles in the ponds. That's why the water becomes polluted. There are so many reasons to pollute primary need. Okay, here water contains two types of impurities. Impurities means mineral. Water contains two types of impurities. Those are soluble impurities and insoluble impurities. Soluble means that soluble in water, and insoluble means the impurities that insoluble in water, that does not dissolve in water. Okay, soluble ante neetilo karige మలినాలు కొన్ని ఉంటాయి, కరిగే ఇంప్యూరిటీస్. అండ్ ఇన్సాల్యుబుల్ మీన్స్ నీటిలో కరగనివి కొన్ని ఇంప్యూరిటీస్ అనేవి వాటర్ లో కరగవు, వాటిని ఇన్సాల్యుబుల్ ఇంప్యూరిటీస్ అంటారు. ఓకే, డిడ్ యు అండర్స్టాండ్? దేర్ ఆర్ two types of impurities into the water. Water contains two types of impurities. Those are soluble and next one is insoluble. Okay, here we have a few methods to separate the insoluble impurities from water. We have a few methods to separate the insoluble impurities from the water. Okay, what are the methods? The first one is the sedimentation, second one is the decantation, and third one is the filtration. Once you see this filtration. Okay, first of all we learn each of them in detail. First of all we learn about sedimentation. Okay, are you ready? Sedimentation. Sedimentation is nothing but, children, first of all you take a beaker with water and add some mud to the water. You observe that the soil is mixed in the water. Leave it for 2 or 3 minutes. You observe that the mud particles are at the bottom of the beaker. Okay, settled at the bottom of the beaker, and above the beaker we found that there is a clear water. This method of purification water is called sedimentation. Wait, once you see this beaker, children, once you see this beaker, this is a beaker. I pour here water and some of the mud particles. Once you see this, kanipistunda? Okay, very good. See, here in this beaker I took some water, and next one I added some mud particles. This is a impure water. Yes or no? Impure water. Leave it this mixture for 2 or 3 minutes. Here we observe that there is a mud particle settled at the bottom. Bottom means here. Okay, we found that very clear water above the beaker here. Okay, this part. Okay, leave it for 2 minutes. Wait for this. Leave it for 2 minutes. We observe that the total mud particles are settled at the bottom of the beaker. Then we observe that there is a clear water above the beaker. That clear water, and this method is called the sedimentation. Did you understand? Very easy. First of all, take a beaker and pour some water in a beaker. After that we have to add some mud particles. Then mix it well. Leave it for 2 or 3 minutes. Then you observe the mud particles settled at the bottom, and we found the clear water in the above the beaker. Okay, this method of purification of water is called sedimentation. Once you observe the spelling also, children, sedimentation, sedimentation. Okay, this is the one of the method to separate the insoluble impurities from water. Okay, did you understand? Very good. Next one is the decantation. Spelling, once you observe, decantation, decantation. Okay, here decantation is also like a sedimentation, children. Here also we need, but here we need 2 beakers. In one beaker pour water and it mixes with the mud particles as like as the sedimentation. Okay, leave it for 2 or 3 minutes. Then again you observe that the mud particles are settled down at the beaker. Above the beaker we found that there are clear water. But in the decantation we pour the clear water into another beaker. That is the decantation. Okay, after the sedimentation the water pours in the another beaker. That is called the decantation. Did you understand? Okay, and next one is the environment, it becomes the impure. Okay, and about stagnant water, there are industrial waste, sewages and animal wastes are thrown into the water. The water becomes stagnant, and stagnant water causes diseases also. And next one, water contains two types of impurities, soluble and insoluble. We have some methods to purify the water. We have some methods, children, by insoluble impurities, to separate the insoluble impurities from water. We have some methods to separate the insoluble impurities from water. First method is the sedimentation, and next one is the decantation, and next one is the filtration. Okay, I told you about sedimentation and decantation. Wait for 1 minute. I will show this experiment, and next I will explain about filtration. Okay, about filtration. Filtration is the purest method, children. Filtration is the purest method. Filtration is the purest form. Okay, children. Here, by using the sedimentation and decantation, we remove the impurities, insoluble impurities from water. But these are not good methods. After doing this, we have some impurities are remains in the water. But this is the very good method. The suspended material also removed from the water by the method of filtration. Okay. Here, once you observe, children, in the filtration, we need the filter paper. To purify the water by using the filter paper is called filtration. Okay. To do this experiment, we have to need that a funnel, filter paper, a beaker and a stand. Okay. In this video, just I will show how to do the experiment. Okay. I didn't do any experiment for these children. Just you see. Before going to that, once already 2 minutes gone. Once now you observe this. Okay. Here the mud particles remains at the bottom of the flask. Okay, ma. In the above there is a clear water. Which method this one? Very good. This is the sedimentation. The mud particles remains at the bottom and there is a clear water. This is the sedimentation. And if this water is poured into the another beaker, I will take the another beaker. For example, this water is poured into the another beaker. Slowly. Okay. See. Okay. Only mud particles. This is the decantation. Okay. ఒకే బేకర్ లో మనకి ఆ వాటర్ ఉంచేసాం అనుకోండి, అది సెడిమెంటేషన్. ఆఫ్టర్ సెడిమెంటేషన్ ఆ వాటర్ అనేది మనం వేరే బేకర్ లోకి ఇలా తీసుకున్నట్లయితే దీన్ని డికంటేషన్ అంటాం. మీకు అర్థమైందా? ఓకే. వన్స్ అగైన్ I tell to you, sedimentation is a process to remove the insoluble impurities from the water. For the sedimentation, just we have to take 1 glass of water with the mud particles. Leave it for 2 or 3 minutes. The mud particles settles at the bottom of the glass. The above there is a clear water. That is the sedimentation. After sedimentation, we pour this clear water into another beaker. This is the decantation. Okay. These two methods are not good because after doing like this, still we have some impurities in this water also. Okay. Little bit of impurities in this water also. So we have a method to get the very pure water, that is the filtration. Okay. As you see, that is the filtration. In the filtration, we need a filter paper. This is the filter paper. Okay. First of all, we make the filter paper like a cone shape. Okay. We make the filter paper like a cone shape and put it into a funnel. This is the funnel. Okay. First of all, we make the filter paper into a cone shape and put it into a funnel like this. Okay, ma. And now you have to take a beaker and pour the impure Wait for some time. The filter paper absorbs the total impurities in the water and we get the very pure water. We get very pure water. Okay, 1 second wait. Once you observe here, see, I pour very dirty water here, but we get the very pure water. Once you observe, see, because the filter paper absorbs the which impurities. That's why we get very pure water. See, once you observe in the funnel also, we see the pure water only. Okay? See, in the beaker you will see pure water. We pour very dirty water. Okay? The water which contains impurities. But now we get the very pure water. Here, once you observe, after the filtration, we get some pure water in the beaker, like this water. This water is called filtrate. What is that, children? Filtrate. And the mud particles that remains in the filter paper is called residue. Okay, మన ఈ ప్రాసెస్ అంతా అయ్యాక కొంచెం చెత్త అనేది ఫిల్టర్ పేపర్ లో గుండిపోతుంది కదమ్మా, ఆ వేస్ట్ మెటీరియల్ ఏమంటామంటే రెసిడ్యూ. మనకు వచ్చే ప్యూర్ వాటర్ ఏమంటామంటే ఫిల్టరేట్. రిమెంబర్ దోస్ two words in the blackboard also I wrote. Okay, residue and filtrate. What is filtrate? The pure water that remains that we get in the beaker is called the filtrate. The waste material that remains in the filter paper is called residue. Okay, see, observe చేశారు కదా, నేను చాలా ఇంప్యూర్ వాటర్ ని ఇందులో వేసాను, కానీ మనం చూసాము ఎలాంటి వాటర్ మనకు వచ్చిందో. This is called filtration. This is the very purest form. This is the purest method also. By using this method we get the very purest water. Okay, in this water there are no impurities. Okay ma, for doing this method we need a beaker, a funnel and a filter paper and a stand also. Here I didn't use any stand. Okay, this is the filtration. Okay, next one, actually experiment చేయనన్నాను కానీ మనకి ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ మొత్తం కంప్లీట్ గా స్టాండ్ యూస్ చేయకుండా ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ జరిగింది. ఓకే మా, ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ we will learn about water under the ground. Once again I explain about filtration. Filtration అనేది very purest method. We get very purest water by using the method filtration. We need a beaker, funnel, filter paper and stand. Okay, first of all we take a round filter paper and making it like a cone. Then the cone is put in the funnel. After that we pour the mud water into the funnel. We get the very pure water. Okay, the pure water we get, that is called the filtrate. The waste material that remains in the filter paper is called the residue. Okay, that is called the residue. This is about filtration, children. After that we learn about water under the ground. Okay, next we will learn about water under the ground. Children, you know that when the rainfall comes, the rainwater flows on the mountains, hills and on the rivers. And next one, the rainwater flows on the land and it mixes with sand, soil and many more dust particles also. Here the rainwater mixes with the different layers of the soil like topsoil, subsoil and porous rocks, and next one non-porous rocks. The top layer of the earth is called the topsoil. Okay, first of all the rainwater touches the topsoil. In our textbook we have a diagram, children. Once you open your textbook, in your textbook we have a diagram. Once you see, this is the diagram. Clear? Okay, this is the topsoil, subsoil, next one is the porous rock, after that seepage water and next one is the non-porous rocks. Here first of all the water falls from the sky, that is nothing but rain. Okay, the rain water falls first reaches the topsoil, after that subsoil, and after that porous rocks. Okay, and sometimes it reaches the non-porous rocks also. That water is called seepage water. What is that, children? Seepage water. SEEPAGEWATER. Seepage water. The water that reaches the non-porous rocks is called seepage water. Okay, did you understand? Topsoil, subsoil, porous rocks, seepage water, and non-porous rocks. Here, sometimes the water that collects here maintains a level. This level of water in underground is called water level. Okay, the water maintains a level that is called the water level. And this water which we take out through wells, hand pumps, and tube wells. Once you observe hand pump and wells. Okay, the water maintains some level that is called the water level in the underground. We get the underground water by means of wells, hand pumps, and bore wells, and etc. Okay, did you understand? Water under the ground. మనకి వర్షం పడేటప్పుడు వర్షపు నీరు అనేది మన భూమిలో ఎర్త్ లో ఉండే డిఫరెంట్ లేయర్స్ ని చేరుకుంటుంది. ఎర్త్ లో ఉండే డిఫరెంట్ లేయర్స్ ఏంటంటే టాప్ సాయిల్, సబ్ సాయిల్, అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్ porous rocks and non porous rocks. ఈ పై 3 లేయర్స్ ని ఫస్ట్ రీచ్ అవుతుంది. When the water reaches the non porous rocks, that water is called the seepage water. Okay, and the water that maintains some level on the underground, in the underground, that level is called the water level. We get this underground water from underground water by means of wells, bore wells, tube wells, etc. Okay, this is about water under the ground. Okay, the second of also completed. Once I revise the lesson, what we are learnt in this lesson. Okay, first of all we learnt about water. After that, about stagnant water, and next one, water contains two types of impurities, soluble and insoluble. And after that we learnt about there are 3 methods to separate, to remove the insoluble impurities from water. First one is the sedimentation, next one is the decantation. Now once you observe this bowl, clearly you confirm that this is the sedimentation. Here once you observe, the mud particles remains at the bottom, and above water is very clear water. Okay, this is the sedimentation. If we pour this water into another beaker, that is the decantation. And sedimentation and decantation are the methods to remove the impurities from water, but these are not good methods. After doing this, still some of the impurities remains in the water. By using this method, filtration, we get the very pure water, and there is no more any impurities in that water. Okay, to the filtration we need the filter paper and a funnel. Here, by using the filter paper, we get the very pure water. Okay, ma. And the material that remains in the filter paper is called the residue, and we get the pure water. That pure water is called the filtrate. After that, water under the ground. Just now only we discussed about that different layers of the earth. When the rainfall falls on the earth, it reaches the different layers of the earth. After that, when it reaches the non-porous rocks, that is the seepage water, and we learnt about a water level, and we get the underground water from the wells and hand pumps, bore wells, tube wells, etc. Okay children, this lesson is completed. I hope that you would have understood the topic. Thank you for watching the video. In the next video, I have come up with this lesson reading and textbook exercises. Okay, thank you for watching the video. Namaste.